Hello everybody, my name is Vinny Grimm, and welcome back to Amnesia the Dark Descent. We're hopping right back in where we left off. Except it's the next day, the sun's shining, and I don't have to be scared anymore. Looks pretty good. Looks like I'm doing okay. Looks like I'm gonna make it. Last episode we had to deal with some weird water demon. But now we're here, and... yes, I know there's water. It's more I want to look around. It's very nice. Very nice. Also, I just want to say, if audio is different or if anything seems different, I'm trying a different setup. Hopefully the audio sounds a bit better. I realized listening to playback that it sounded a little echoey. So I did a few things, changed a few things around. It's more inconvenient for me, but hopefully it is better for all of you. So enough of me rambling about my own problems. I guess let's just look at this. Sure. Oh. Hello? Okay. Oh, wait, is that supposed to be... oh, it's supposed to be the same person, I think? That's weird. I guess it's... is that supposed to help with my sanity? I guess, maybe? I don't know. Kind of cool. Maybe it helps with my health? Don't know. Anyway. I like this. I like the kind of like the nice relaxing moment after the terrifying horribleness. I could have used this last night to wind down from the horribleness, but you know, beggars can be choosers, I guess. Also, episodes I'm going to try and keep a little shorter because the really long episodes are starting to murder me. So
you have an ascending room. Will it take us to the inner sanctum?
It will definitely take care of the vertical part of our journey.
The vertical part of it?
So, you have ridden an elevator before?
Oh.
Yes, the Colosseum at Regent's Park has one. It takes you to the gallery where you can view the panorama.
Good. This ride might be a little longer, and in the other direction.
What do you mean the other direction? Are we going up or are we going down? Machine room. Okay. So I take it this is like a safe space that I can be in. And there's nothing that is immediately going to kill me and eat me. Okay. Right now I'm just trying to see what rooms I have to go into that aren't. Okay, we have storage room, we have a machine room. What else do we got? Just exploring, seeing what we got around here. But yeah, trying to keep the minutes closer, like around 20 minutes, 20, 25 minutes, so that way I don't have to be bogged down with really long videos. Alright, so we have a study and a guest room. And that seems to be it. Let's go into the guest room first. Let's just see what's in here. Let's start at the top. The thin, cold mist brushed his face as he stepped outside. London weather could be cruel, but it was a kind of cruelty he could handle. It's loading. Lovely. I love when it just takes forever to load. It's probably because my laptop is exploding. Oh, I have to run 3 programs at once. The horror. Flashback.
My journal is gone. What would they want with my journal?
I don't know. Okay. It's really interesting that like the tension of the game before has subsided now. It feels much more relaxed and kind of casual. Less terrifying.
Daniel?
What?
Still having nightmares, I see.
Yes, I can't shake them. They come every night.
We'll put a stop to them. You'll see.
Picked up crowbar. That would have been helpful on the doors beforehand, the wooden boards. Maybe I can get back there eventually. Perhaps. Huh. Yeah, what I was saying about the game seems to be safer now almost. It seems more calm. I don't know if this is legit, like, hey, you're in a safe space right now, that you're fine.
2nd of July,
Or if it's a false sense of security.
I received a letter today from the Algerian governor's office disclosing the fate of Herbert's expedition. About a week after my departure, Abdullah, one of the men traveling with us, returned from the desert. He was badly injured, as if maimed by a lion.
Yeah, because there are lions in the desert.
Rambled
They are lions in the
deliriously
desert.
about the expedition being attacked by something horrible.
My brain just...
The French quickly
never mind.
dispatched
Don't
a
mind me,
search
I'm an idiot.
party to look for the expedition. After searching for days, they found the camp abandoned without any trace of Herbert or his men.
Herbert.
Tomorrow, I'll retrieve the things they recovered from Herbert's tent at the customs house. I don't know what to make of it, but I'm worried for
He's
him.
probably dead. So, I guess don't worry for him now. I mean, he's gone. I have a feeling he's not alive anymore. Okay, so this looks like this room is just kind of like a restock room. Oh. Hey, get out of here. Wait, is my sanity going down? This is crystal clear. Go ahead and use my last oil to get my thing filled up as much as I can. Plus, I just found another thing of oil. I'm gonna go ahead and put another one in it, just for emergencies. Another note. Man, crap everywhere. Who ransacked this room? Or my room, as I'm going to assume. I got more loud in them. I would use that because I have a few cuts and bruises, but I'm not quite sure if I can, if my health will just regen naturally as I go. Also, I did see that note on the, on the table. I'm just searching before I open it, before I read it. Alright, I'll read it.
3rd of July, 1839. Today I picked up
Herbert's
Herbert's things
things.
at the customs house. I dug through the trove of documents he had carried and found a log detailing the expedition.
How exciting.
The nature of this text ranged from quick notes to colourful accounts
Uh-huh.
of transpired events. I skimmed the pages, trying to figure out what might have happened.
Okay.
May 17th, the day I was trapped inside the orb chamber, Herbert dryly states, recovered Daniel after 1 hour of entrapment. This confused
What?
me greatly. I was suffocating within minutes. How could I have lasted an hour?
How are you suffocating
I
within
continued reading
minutes?
the
How
peculiar
small was
text.
the tomb?
Herbert states his facts without judgment or passion, but suddenly I could read frustration into his text. He pushed his men to investigate the underground tomb, an effort which seems to have strained the minds of his men. Madness spread through the ranks, and Herbert had to take some extreme measures to continue.
What measures did he
He
take?
finally visits the chamber himself, where he retrieves the orb to the surface. His account confuses me greatly. If he has the orb, what are those pieces in my drawing room?
I don't know. Also, I love that people are losing their minds just by searching a tomb. I'm guessing there's something more to that, and they're not just, oh, the tomb itself. The door is stuck due to a broken lock. That feels like you were trying to keep me out because you didn't feel like building that room. Unless eventually I can go through there by, I don't know, taking a sledgehammer to it. Wait, could I take it? I could try and crowbar the door open. Oh. Oh! Look at that!
The key. Please, let it be here.
Never mind, I take back my criticism of your game. That was good. I'm actually impressed that you allowed me to use the crowbar. Pretty good thinking. Oh, I can pull it out. Aha. Aha. What did I say about false sense of security? Definitely a place to hide if you have no means to defend yourself. I'm gonna just take a peek. Oh. Oh. It can go through doors? Are you kidding me? Also, what did I say about the mechanic of hiding inside wardrobes? Okay. I also didn't do anything to trigger him, so that was just a natural thing that happened. So I'm not safe.
4th of July, 1839.
Great.
It's done. The orb is assembled. I was awakened by an exhausting nightmare. Shaking and sweating, I retired to the drawing room with a cup of tea. The relic pieces lay spread across the table as I'd left them, but somehow I knew how it was supposed to be. I fetched the tar, which I had prepared to fix the pieces together, and without fault I joined them, producing the orb I remembered so clearly.
That seems normal.
The tar proved unnecessary. It was pushed out from the joining pieces as they merged on their own, with no adhesive.
Again, that's normal.
The ancient stone relic now rests on my table. Its immaculate surface and perfect shape could have been molded by a factory. This is all too strange.
You think? Okay. So, I wonder if he was attracted by the noise I was making. I don't know for sure. Okay. So, this logic will prove that I am not safe. I'm also a little scared because that apparently means it sounds like he can go through doorways. So, I don't know if he's going to be on the other side of this thing. I'm hoping I can move faster. The strange letter frightened him, but it was also the only one which offered some comfort. What? Okay, I don't see him. I don't hear him. I'm gonna take a peek down here. I mean, I might get killed. It is likely. The doors are shut again. Huh. Drink from the water again. Okay. So I'm guessing there's gonna be like clock tower vibes, man. Just he keeps appearing and disappearing again. My concern is whatever this is. Okay. We'll go through this door. My concern is that there was a torso laying on the floor. He flipped through the Book of Monarchs looking for etchings and counted. 9 different kings from all over Europe have been depicted with an orb resting in their hands. It's a sign of leadership. Yeah, I don't... My concern is how fast he moves, because if he does see me, which he hasn't yet, I want to know if I can get away from him, and this seems like a bad time. I'm just going to close this door. I'm going to put a chair in front of it. Oh, my sanity. Okay. I've been in light for so long, I forgot that that was the thing I needed to worry about, was sanity. Alright. Uh-huh. That noise is getting closer. Okay. I don't like that there's no music. I know. Okay. Sorry, I'm a little quiet. I'm listening really carefully. All right. Letter regarding the discovery of an orb to my most trusted student and friend, Johann Weir. The most remarkable thing happened as I was traveling through the Prussian woods this summer. Can the choir keep it down, please? I finally found one of the orbs I have been looking for the last 20-odd years. It is inexplicable as the Heliodromus described in the Hortus Conclusus. It was as it was told about, an underground Mithric temple crowned with an earthly artifact. The orb was big enough to fill my cupped hands, and the texture was smooth and jagged. What? Its color washed while rich. Okay, so it's on purposely contradicting itself. Contrast is not enough to describe its nature. It was an impossibility, an artificial paradox captured within stone. I was staying in a nearby village called Altstadt, investigating one of the antiquated trials, when I finally found the cavern. Sorry. I went inside and suddenly I could verify the truth of these enigmatic artifacts. They were real. Sorry, I have trouble pronouncing some words sometimes. As you can understand, this is the most important discovery of my life, but it has also become my greatest fear. As I entered the underground chamber, I could feel that I was trespassing. Because of my curiosity, I did my best to fight these instincts and fetch the orb from its place. I scrambled out of the chamber and into the woods. I could sense something was following me. It bayed loudly as it closed in. The beast, this guardian of the orb. It was relentless in its pursuit. I made my way to a nearby ravine where I stumbled upon some men fishing in the lake. I tried to warn them as I passed, but fortunately they remained as I could continue my escape. When I heard their cry of pain echo through the valley, I felt such a tremendous scale of relief, thinking I would be spared. Suddenly a blue shimmering light engulfed me, and the colors of the forest were washed away before my eyes. I kept running through the bleak surroundings. The trees had turned charcoal black, with leaves of cinder, the ground covered in murky water. I passed on through the drenched land as the glowing ember gave way to the rising wind and rained on me. I could hear pleading screams in the distance, and I joined in as pain and fear overtook me. I fell to the ground, gasping for air. This certainly must sound strange, but I had been carried miles away across the Alps to a grassy field outside of Genosha. The guardian had taken the orb from me, but still until this day I fear its return. Sometimes I lie awake, listening for the howling cry I heard in the forest. It has been nearly a decade since that day, and I still haven't been able to write about the incident. The last time we spoke, you told me about your interest in ongoing research into the mythic orbs, and I realized I owed you the truth about my visit to Altstadt. Your friend and mentor, Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa. Oh. So now we know what happened with him. Interesting. One thing that's concerning. Oh, hello. Oh, I can pick it up. Cool. Will this protect me? I don't think so. I don't think these are evil creatures by nature. They're not vampires. But, so, one thing that's concerning me is that I have had the... I've had the need to hide. However, I have not found another place in which to hide. And that is what is concerning. I really hope that's atmospheric music. That's just ambient noise. You betrayed me. Crap, a room with 2 doors. This is not a safe place to be. Although in theory it is a safe place because that means I have an out. This room is very well lit in here, so I doubt they're just gonna have... Ooh, okay. Whoa.
Let's see what you have to offer. What a mess. I should have sharpened the saw, but I can sense it. It's definitely there.
Ugh. Gosh. Ugh, man, this has gotten messed up all of a sudden. Okay, it's a back study room. Okay, worst case scenario, I can try and hold the door shut if something comes for me. Jeez. Alright. Okay, I'm thinking that noise must be atmospheric, considering it doesn't seem to be actively changing. Oh, I gotta read it. Alright, not, anatomy... Does it say Frontiers? Yeah, Frontiers. 1658, January 9th, excuse me. Further disappointment. The antiquarians, I'm sure I pronounced that wrong, and I'm sure you all will let me know. Excuse me. The antiquarians' latest findings yielded nothing. I'm still unable to grasp the inner workings of life and its relation to the power I sense within it. I shall pursue more books on the subject, but I suspect it will be in vain. Since no research has been made in my particular interest, I must attempt to fill that void myself. Clearly, humans emanate more of the energy I seek, but I hope animals will suffice, as they would prove less of a hassle to acquire. Was he trying to make himself immortal? Because there was that whole thing we read in the basement about him trying to get the formula. How's that sanity? Slight headache. You know, I'd have to admit, I think that would mess with my sanity just a bit. Finding a cupboard full of skulls. Okay. Yeah, it seems like he was trying to make himself immortal. That's at least what I'm gathering as of the moment. I'll leave that door open because I can probably hide behind it. We good? No demons? Cool. Dead end. Alright, well I guess I learned everything I need to learn here. I didn't really get an item, but as far as I didn't really get an item from the other area either. Alright, we're good. So I think that event of him chasing can only happen in certain areas. He panicked heavily, trying his best to keep himself from screaming. The medicine cabinet had been overturned and lay collapsed on the floor. He reached through the broken glass door and grabbed all the sedatives he could find. Yeah, just inject yourself with sedatives. That's what you need. Okay. Chest piece is still over there. Alright, I think I'm going to head down by the water fountain, and then I'm going to take a breather. So my sanity is a slight headache. So if I run down here and drink. Okay, this water literally does nothing. I don't actually think I'm drinking. I think I'm splashing in it. Yeah, I should just sit in the water, the very thing that had a creature that could kill me a second ago. Alright, well I explored 2 rooms. We learned some more details. I think this guy was his name, Alexander. Wasn't that his name? The evil dude that talks like this. I think he's doing something with trying to prolong life or make himself immortal or possibly resurrect people. Considering we had the whole thing with he was making some kind of serum in the chemistry station down below. I think it was down below. Alright, that was on the same floor. Anyway, you know what I'm talking about when I had to make the acid so I could burn through the meat wall. I guess that's what he's doing. The only thing I can assume... Okay, so there's obviously the darkness. These are my thoughts so far. Obviously there's the darkness, the shadow that's coming to kill me. I'm guessing that's the whole idea behind my sanity and all the weird supernatural things that keep happening, like doors opening and closing in the very beginning and stuff like that. Although that could just be a drafty old castle. However, those creatures, the invisible thing, I have no idea what the invisible thing was in the water. My guess, though, behind the thing that's following me around, that I had to hide from in here, and that I had to kind of tiptoe around when I was in the wine cellar trying to get the chemicals, is that there's some kind of creation of Alexander. Because I haven't gotten a good look at him yet. I've just seen him here and there. But they do not look right. They look twisted. So I'm not quite sure what's going on with them, but I'm going to guess there's some kind of the result of some of the experiments of the douchebag that has been doing all this. The only reason why I think that is considering what he did to the dogs, the animals, that he was just mercilessly cutting into one that was still alive. And then I saw the taxidermy one that looked like it was sewn back together. And from what I've seen of the weird chain things that have been sliding around, it looks like they're like they have stitches and they're put together, almost like a Frankenstein's monster, but just uglier. But anyway, that's where I'm going to leave this one here. I'm actually going to end this and hop right back into it for the next episode for tomorrow, because this is getting me now. I mean, it's scary. I'm not going to lie. This is terrifying the mess out of me. But it's good. I like it. This is a good scary. And the story's interesting. It has a few flaws here and there. But, I mean, what doesn't have flaws? But I'm very excited. I'm really enjoying this, and I can't wait to get into it again. But this is where I'm going to end this one. So I want to thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, hit that like button. Consider dropping a sub. And, hey, if you like it, consider sharing me with a few of your friends. You know, YouTube isn't great to new people starting up, and I would greatly appreciate it if you'd help spread the word around that I'm here, that I exist, and that you may like my content. Now, if you've watched this far and don't like my content, then why did you watch this far? Usually, if you don't like something, you click off of it immediately. So if you're here, thank you. Thank you for watching. Yeah, so hit that like button, hit that sub button, subscribe, smash that notification bell. Although you really don't need it, because I'm here every single day at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for a new episode. Speaking of that, that's where I'm going to leave it. And I'll see you all every day at 4 p.m. See you tomorrow, everybody. Peace out.